guys, what is going on? It's your girl Genesis here, and I'm doing something that's actually been like really long overdue. Actually, box showcase. Like, it's been a long time coming. It just never came. So we're definitely gonna do it today. We're gonna start with the agility box, and so for those who know how I've been doing things lately, because I've actually been working on my box kind of like seriously. What I do is dupes of cards that I'm not going to open up pats, I feed into SA. So I'm trying to max SA of all units that I possibly won't open any pats for, but still have them at SA 10 in case I ever just want to do a showcase with them, want to run a random team, whatever. So we'll be going over some of those units today as well. That's in my agility box, as well as just the fantabulousness that is blue, because blue is one of my favorite colors actually. But alright, enough of that. Let's hop in. So ironically, I actually rainbowed the LR androids before the campaign even came, because there's I don't like calling you guys followers and subscribers. There's one of you lovely Dokkan fanatics like me who has every free-to-play LR rainbowed, and I was like, wow, that's freaking crazy. So I was like, I want to do that. I want to rainbow these free-to-play LRs. I want to be like this guy. So that's how the rainbow of the LR androids came about. And if you guys watch my videos, I'm heavy on crit, like critical. And if I don't go heavy on crit, additional or criticals. That's just always my thing. I'm not a fan of putting dodge or anything like that into my units. So you will most likely find pretty much all my units that are rainbowed have max critical, or it's spread out evenly between additional and criticals. So the androids are no different. Their critical level is 15 and then additional level 11. So ironically though, I've never actually used them myself. Like, I haven't put them on the team. I haven't used them. I haven't fought with them. Nothing like that. So I'm actually have to do that. And then we have the prize. The prize of any type in your box is always an LR. If you have an LR, that's the prize of that type. Agility, physical, strength, whatever. The prize for that type is an LR. So LR Vegeta is obviously the prize for my agility box. And ironically, if you haven't seen the video where I summoned on the new Rage Vegeta banner, check that out. But I did pull a Majin Vegeta dupe. So I went ahead and opened up his bottom right path and went and had filled it out. So I forget what percentage he is in dupes right now, but basically that's all the way done. So critical is level 9 and his additional is level 8. And I know I said I never do dodge, but I was actually contemplating putting some dodge on him just because he's one of those type of units that like you actually don't really use. Out of all LRs, you kind of get bummed if you pull him. So like I would put dodge on him just to see. All right, and obviously Rose gets the freaking rainbow. And actually, I can't remember. I think I went heavy on his additional because yeah. So this is when I was kind of like back when I was still trying to be equal between dodge and critical. So he ended up with like 11 additionals and 15 critical versus 20 critical, 5 dodge. And this man gets off additionals like crazy. Like, I hadn't used him in a while, and I recently used him again, and like he was getting off additionals like he was VB, and I was like, oh, okay, I see you, Rose. I see you, boy. Alright. And I did rainbow this man just because, one, he does look cool personally, because another reason I may rainbow a card that other people may not is they look cool. If I find a card that looks pretty dang cool, I'll rainbow it. People be like, why'd you rainbow that card? That's a waste of orbs. You can never waste orbs because you can always get more orbs, guys. So if you have a unit you want to rainbow and you got people telling you, man, don't do that, that's a waste of orbs, ignore them people. Rainbow whatever units you want, bro. You can always get more orbs. So once again, he's the same. His critical is 15, additional is 11. I'm still trying to keep him even. I have thrown him on my Realm of Gods team, which is currently my favorite team right now, is the Realm of Gods, and he's a monster with the rest of them, because actually they're all 100%. And you guys will be seeing 2 new videos, because I'm going to put on that Phi God Coup, who's 100%, and Intelligent God Coup, 100%, on that Realm of Gods team, just to see what kind of monsters they can be. So then, our Super Vegeta is obviously rainbow. I think I went max critical with him, because he gets it anyway. Then this Goku right here is the Goku they gave us. I can't remember when it was they gave us. It's been a while, but like he was gifted to us. They gave him to us with all the dupes needed to open up all paths, and actually enough dupes to max the SA as well. I just haven't put any orbs into him yet because I could 100% him. I just haven't, because I don't know why actually. I think I was saving my agility orbs, hoping I could pull more LR Vegeta dupe. I think. So there's him. Yeah, he's SA10 because he's farmable. So any farmable unit should be SA10 if I get to him. But that they may not be if we see any that aren't SA10s. Let's be honest, because at the time I wasn't taking my box seriously. It's like, oh, they could sit there forever. And like I said, it's just recently that I decided, you know what? I want to Dokkan every card that I can Dokkan in my box. I want to raise the SA of every card I can raise the SA of in my box. So this is like, you may see some cards and be like, why in tarnation did she do that? Well, that's why. Alright. So, alright, sad story, guys. Sad story time. I have absolutely no dupes in this man. Like, none. So he's max SA, and I'm pretty sure I just used Kai's for him. But none of his pats are open. I have never pulled a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta dupe. And I didn't realize that. I thought I had at least pulled one. I pulled absolutely none for this guy. And I was like, oh, that's kind of tragic. Everybody has Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta rainbowed, basically, and I'm over here with no dupes in this man, no orbs in this man, and I'm just like, oh, I think that's, okay, yeah, that's why I was saving the agility orbs, because I was hoping to eventually rainbow star this man, but it didn't happen. It's not happening. So, once again, another farmable unit. He is SA10 because he is farmable, and by farmable, I mean, he's not farmable like you run an event and get him. He's farmable, you use your, what is it, Baba points. Use Baba points to get him out the Baba shop. So I did get enough to max his SA. I'm probably gonna get enough to open all his packs, because I do intend, if I'm being honest with you guys, I intend to rainbow all the free-to-play units that's in Baba shop, because they're all SA10 currently. They just need the dupes for the packs, so I was like, why not? If I can, it's a free Rainbow Star unit, as well as I've seen Warden run free-to-play teams, and they're actually pretty daggone good. So eventually I do intend to rainbow, why did I do that? I do intend to rainbow all the free-to-play units. So this guy, let me tell you why he's not a max SA, because I got annoyed running his event. I just didn't feel like running another, 4 times to get another copy to SA5, and then farming the medals to Dokkan it to feed it into him. Eventually I'll get to it, but as of right now, this man he's not max SA. Same for this guy. It's gonna be the same pretty much for any of these strike units. So I need 2 more dupes to raise his SA, and ironically, I think I may have accidentally opened a path for this man, because this was back before I knew what the heck I was doing. So I think that's why he has 1 path open in SA8. Now this Vegeta, I actually really like this card art, and this Vegeta in particular. I want 2 more dupes so I can max his SA. I do want to run him on a couple different teams, the agility team, Roma God's team, because he looks freaking cool. But let me be honest, I know nothing about this guy at all. I was like, oh, he looks cool. I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna raise his SA and put some orbs into him and do some damage. And like, that's usually my mentality for these things. Like, oh, how hard can I hit people? Alright, and the same for this guy. Now the difference is, I actually want to Rainbow Star him. 1, because as I told you, I'll Rainbow Star units just because they look cool to me and I particularly like that card. That's his golden ticket. He looks so freaking cool. I love this card art. So I need, let me see, I need 7 more dupes. I need 4 to open all his paths, and then 3 to get us to SA10. And then I have every intention of Rainbow Starring this man. And then, so this Trunks looks cool. I don't think he Dokkan. I think this is just like his original art, because I know there's a Xenoverse Trunks that actually Dokkans. This must be the physical one. Alright, then we got Goten, same, he's SA10. This Gohan is SA6. This Goku is SA6. So like I said, a lot of these units they have pretty high SA, because I've started feeding dupes into themselves. But some of them, you'll see at SA1, because I used to Baba the dupes rather than feed them, because I was like, oh, I only need 1 copy of the card for collections. But now I wanna SA10 all these cards. Actually, I'm kind of surprised this Kaioken Goku isn't SA10. I must be thinking of an old account, because I had the agility one SA10 and all his paths open, but that might have been a different account. I'm confusing things with this Goku. So a lot of these cards I've actually haven't run on a team. I think this guy Dokkans. He does Dokkans, but I don't have the medals, and his event isn't out. So yeah, now we're getting to the lower SA. I pulled my first copy of her recently, actually, and then I started feeding her to herself for SA. I hate this. What is it? I was about to say Bardock. I hate this Turles. Jeez, Bardock, Goku, Black, Turles. They all look the same. This Beerus, I need World Tournament medals. Okay, so the World Tournament soon. I'm gonna need medals to fight with the unit. This Frieza actually looks cool, but I haven't pulled any copies of it at all. Let's see. Then we got. So we all know. Okay. So if you play JP, or even if you don't play JP but watch other YouTubers who play JP, you know this man is going to get an Extreme Z Awakening in the future. So he'll be able to go from level 120 to level 150. So my recommendation to you, what I'm going to do is I'm going to max this man's SA. I'm going to rainbow him. Because when he gets that Extreme Z Awakening, he is a freaking monster, bro. So I have every intention of like getting him to his max potential before EZA, Extreme Z Awakening, but before EZA gets here. Alright, so where was I? Just Dokkan this man today. This card we got when the Fusions events first came, I believe. I hate her, not gonna lie. I feel bad. Don't judge me. He's SA1. And don't ask me why, okay? It's a work in progress. That's all you need to know. Hate this guy. Want this guy to get a Dokkan Awakening. And I do want to get him to SA10 and I want to rainbow him. I'm trying to rainbow all the Godkus. I finally pulled the strength for the first time. So my goal is to have all my Godkus rainbowed. So obviously he's going to take some work. I need to get him to SA10. Then I need to pull 4 dupes on top of that. Alright. Ultimate Gohan. Okay. Easy. Let me tell you, so he's SA1 simply because of the fact I saved every Ultimate Gohan I pulled. If it wasn't an original, I saved it specifically for when Strength Ultimate Gohan came out. Because we knew he was coming, and I wanted to SA to him. So I used all the original Ultimate Gohans for that purpose. So a lot of them are like SA1. Now this Vegeta looks so cool. His original card art is freaking ugly. Because this guy Dokkan, using the Nappa medals you get from the Grade 8 event that is currently out right now. And he looks so freaking cool. Unfortunately, he's SA1. This Vegeta also looks cool. He Dokkans from, if you guys remember, the Agility Vegeta where he's standing there with his hand. Is it Final Flash? Not Final Flash. It's his other one. The hand movement he makes for Big Bang, I think. Yeah, I think. Whatever. I can't remember. It's been a while. But this card art is one of my faves as well. But unfortunately, he's low. And then I just Dokkan this guy today. So most people look at this card and have no idea where the Hello Kitty this Goku comes from. This guy Dokkans from the very, very original Agility Super Saiyan Goku. Like when you first started Dokkan and you had the Strength Super Saiyan Goku, Agility Super Saiyan Goku, this is the Dokkan form of the Agility Super Saiyan. Unfortunately, he doesn't look cool. And then of course that's just like Rose dupes I have because Rose is 10. So I'm saving them for when the Strength version comes out. So as of right now, this is my Agility box. Obviously, there's units that have time into, and there's units who are just, you know, sitting there. But I intend to eventually, somewhere down the line, we're gonna come back to another showcase, and every unit will be SA10. If not rainbowed, most likely won't be rainbowed, but they will most definitely be SA10. But alright, guys, so we're definitely gonna wrap up this video because it's probably ended up being longer than I thought it would be. I'm not sure how long I thought it would be, but if you're new to the channel, do me a favor. If you like what you see, consider hitting that subscribe button, and if you're returning, give that like button, the biggest, fattest, juiciest L you've ever given out in your life. And until next time, until the next, what's the next type? I couldn't think of the word. Until the next type, this is your girl, Genesis TNO here, and I am out.